All right, greetings, fans. It's your boy Eddy Guna. This is Eddy Vision. I'm here with Mr. Primo Vision. Once more, sports YouTuber, Jamaican. Big up yourself, Primo. How you doing?
Bless up, bro. I'm okay. There, go and take it easy.
All right, people, as you know, go over to Mr. Primo Vision on YouTube, and give him some love. Subscribe, like, and share his videos. Um, we heard some disturbing news yesterday with Ivan Tony, involving a young woman. I know today we woke up to similar news. This time is the Manchester United striker Macy Greenwood. Primo. What's really going on? It seems as if it is alleged. I should say
Yes.
that there was some domestic incident with him and his ex-girlfriend. I understand. Macy Greenwood has been accused of domestic violence again after images and audio were shared online. So, what's really going on with these players and these females, Primo?
But I don't know. That's the question I'm asking myself. You know what I mean?
Mm,
We could put it down to being young and inexperienced, or probably being naive in the case of Ivan Tony. What with these allegations now with Mason Greenwood, these are more serious allegations. These are this
definitely.
is not a case of your club just getting rid of you. If these allegations end up in the courts, you're looking at prison time. We
Hmm.
can use, for example, famous Arsenal YouTuber, Mr. DT, right? Had a
Yep.
case similar to this that
Hmm.
saw him get close to 3 years in the United
3 years.
Kingdom.
Right.
Yeah, similar abuse. This is probably a worst case because there, if you listen to the audio allegations, because remember we don't know if this is really his voice. These are allegations, right?
Right. Exactly.
Um, so he hasn't been found guilty of anything yet. But in terms of if there are going to be charges, there is domestic abuse, and from what I'm hearing from the audio, there could be a case for sexual abuse as well. You
Hmm.
know, so it's very serious. It's a career-ending kind of event for this young man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting time. Troubled time. Macy Greenwood is a graduate of Manchester United's academy. Greenwood
Mm.
has scored 35 goals in 129 appearances for the club. Wow. So that shows you the type of talent that we're dealing with, Primo. And
Extremely talented player.
yeah. And Manchester United have released a statement after allegation emerged. And I'm going to read a little insert from the statement. Um, the old the Old Trafford side made it clear that they are aware of images and allegations that appeared on social media regarding the 20-year-old striker. Wow. On Sunday morning, a spokesman for United said the club does not condone violence of any kind. Right? So there will be an investigation naturally into this issue, and we see a lot of backlash in the football arena as a
Yeah.
result of this. It's all over Twitter, and we can see United, popular Twitter page,
Mm.
United page, United Faithfuls. They're saying
Yeah.
Macy Greenwood deserves everything that will come his way following this disgusting story. Absolutely disgraceful to say the least. So, if this is true, because it's all allegations at this point, but if this is true, it's terrible, terrible news, and a sad situation,
It's sad on the part of the player, on the part of the victim. If you put yourself in the place of like me and you are fathers, Eddie. You know what I mean?
Right?
I have a daughter, and a son. So if this was my son, I'd be very disappointed and upset. If this was my daughter, I'd be livid. Nothing couldn't
Mm,
stop me from get to him. You know what I mean? So that is how I feel right now. No, and as a football fan, it's very disappointing when you look at the level of talent that is Mason Greenwood. You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
yeah, it's tough on all sides, no matter how you look at it.
And also we heard the audio. I'm not going to play the audio here,
Yeah,
but
no,
the audio is all over Twitter,
yeah,
and there are some images as well, some graphic images from the ex-girlfriend, posted all of that on social media, so you guys can go and check it out. Horrific
yeah,
scenes, and as I said before, if 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 this is if Greenwood actually did this, I think he should get the full brunt of the law,
yeah,
because it's terrible, and it's just a sad situation to see our footballers go down this road, and we've seen Mendy, you know, in getting caught up with the law as well. He's behind bars as we speak,
yeah.
and
If we
Andy
ref-
Johnson going back, years ago. Andy Johnson played for Sunderland.
yeah, even like he had a minor incident before when the um the
In the
lockdown
hotel,
started in the hotel with him and
in the
Foden.
hotel,
Yeah,
right.
and Foden was brought back into the team and Greenwood wasn't.
Green wasn't
Hasn't been back in the team since. Am I right?
since. Exactly,
And I
exactly
always
right.
wonder if why was Foden given a chance and not Greenwood. Do you think there was some kind of idea that his behavior was kind of off key from them point there?
Yeah, definitely. You know, maybe they have had him as the leader, the
Mm,
person who instigated that whole thing. And sad to say, the race card might be at play here.
yeah,
Allegedly, he's a black player. Foden is a white player. So
yeah.
you tend to see these things happen in football. So
Um, in terms of England now, playing for England,
hmm
these allegations, things like this, give that a big dent as well, because that's another angle that we have to look at.
yep,
You know
yep,
what I mean?
and
For the sake of his career, let's hope that it's not true.
right, and at least some maybe some light at the end of the tunnel for Jamaican fans under these
Yeah.
circumstances, because as I said before, he might not get a call up for England,
Mm.
which opens the door for many Jamaicans and the Reggae boys.
Yeah, and
So
the thing is, though, you have to realize in this time, though, Eddie, a lot of Jamaican fans, especially women, how would they feel towards something like that? You know what I mean?
yeah,
So we have to be conscious of that
of the
kind of thing. So,
situation, right? And then
yes,
he would be a criminal pretty much, or
you
if
could.
he's charged and all of that, he could go out of football, for years.
Yeah,
So
man.
the image in terms of would the JFF even want a player like that to represent
Yeah,
them? So
exactly.
there's a lot to be
It's a career crippling event,
right.
like I said earlier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for both club and country.
Yeah, man. So,
All right.
like,
So
yeah, it's just sad. Yeah.
in closing, because we're not going to stay much longer. In closing, what do you think the club should do? Do you see any suspensions and fines on the
Oh,
horizon?
definitely. He won't be playing. I don't see him playing again until after this is cleared up, if he ever plays again.
Mm-hmm.
It's a serious allegation. It's a criminal
Serious
allegation.
allegations, right?
And
And we have some damning evidence there.
yeah, so and that is the thing. We don't these are allegations. So if it turns out that this is not a hoax, yeah, I don't see him playing for Man United again.
All right, and on the flip side, people, those FPL managers, because this is also an FPL channel, those FPL managers, I don't think it would be wise to bring in Greenwood into your team at this moment. And if for any reason you already have Greenwood, I think you should just watch his space, watch and see what will happen, and be prepared to transfer out Greenwood as a result of these allegations. All right, fine. So there you have it. Some sad news coming out of England. Manchester United striker Mason Greenwood being alleged, domestic violence against his ex girlfriend, and all the best to the alleged victim in this case. And don't even know what to say, but
I just hope they extend all the resources available for
hmm
help her. You know what I mean?
right.
That whatever justice is out there to be had is served out, and that is like we just hope that the truth comes to light, whatever that may be, and because these are serious allegations,
hmm
and just let the law deal with it. It's not us up to us to judge, be judge, jury, and conviction or whatever. Just let the truth come out, and we'll
hmm
see what happens. You know what I mean?
Well said, Primo.
Yeah.
So, guys, always remember this is Eddy Vision. Like, share, and subscribe.